All right, just leaving the shelter. Not really good distances. There's a 10-mile shelter, a 21-mile shelter. 21 would normally be okay, but the way it's been the last few days, that seems very far. And it's supposed to be on and off raining again all day. It poured last night. That storm that I said was the coup de grace was horrendous. There was lightning so close. I felt like I was gonna get hit. And then I was just walking through a river basically to get to camp. And then it stormed again about 3 hours later, and Ref came into the shelter because her tent flooded out at like 10, and Sweet Talk got there at like 9. Scared the crap out of me because I was sleeping already. But man, nasty weather. Just hope today's a little better. It's at least supposed to be a little cooler, but everything's soaked. My feet are probably going to get pretty gnarly. And so maybe 10 miles is okay, but I want to get to Lee, Massachusetts, where my new shoes should be by the time I get there. And that's like 70 miles from here, so I'm never going to get there going 10 miles a day. So I just have to decide. But for now, we're going to get hiking. It's already a late start. It's like 8, and the sun's not really supposed to come out, so I won't be able to really dry anything. So we'll just have to see what we can do. All right. Well, looks like the path is getting pretty close to flood stage here. If we get any lower, or the river gets any higher, might have to take an alternate route, but I have no idea what that might be, because it's about 4 to 6 inches from flooding out the path. But I also think that I'm almost done walking along the river, so that'll be good, because I don't want to get stopped by flooding, or caught in it for that matter. All right, and here we go. So that's what I was worried about. It looks like there's a little side trail, but yeah, that's completely flooded out. All right, well, what might be the worst news so far? My Luco tape, which is the only thing keeping me from chafing and blistering to death. The bag must have been opened or had a hole in it. It got soaked, and it's pretty much useless and ruined. So I don't know what I'm gonna do about that, other than just try to make it to Massachusetts and hope that my box is there. There should be fresh tape in there, but man, I don't know. The ATS provides, that's what Rayman said, but these last couple weeks, the ATS providing a lot of negativity. All right. And the guy just told me the river is impassable and take a detour, so I'm going to try to figure that out. All right. I don't want to cross this. This is a joke. If I fall in, that could be it. Fuck. Oh, excuse me. Dang. I'm gonna think on this one for a minute. This doesn't seem smart. All right. Man, so I'm sitting here on this log, just taking a break. And it's only like 75 degrees out today. And I've just been dying every time I go uphill. I've been feeling extremely lethargic for the last week or so. It's really getting me down mentally, probably even more so than I've let on, to the point I'm trying to think of other options. And, you know, options like going up to Katahdin and coming back down south, or getting off trail for a week, or things like that. But man, I'm only gonna do, I think, 10 miles today. I did a short day yesterday, but yesterday was a disaster. And yeah, I'm just wondering if I maybe caught one of these exotic bug-borne illnesses. I don't know, something's making me tired. I've been chalking it all up to the weather and the terrain, but the terrain hasn't been too bad, except swampy today. But just every time I see a hill, I take like 10 steps and I'm like dying. So I don't know, I gotta figure something out. Obviously I don't want to quit, but definitely that thought started entering my mind more and more. And unlike before, it doesn't just go away after a day. So it's tough. It's tough. I got to figure it out. But man, I'm just hanging out here for now. All right. Well, I got really excited to finally find a creek that I didn't have to ford, and I crossed that bridge here and then forded this little creek. And then, oh, look at that. Great. Risking my life again. Yay, Connecticut. I don't even know how to get across this one safely. Okay, well, I'll spend some time thinking about it again, I guess. Okay, forded the river. Got a little off trail, went up this way for a bit. Then I noticed the trail died out, and then I see the trail goes up this crack right here. So this should be fun. But, all right. So it's about 3:30. Stop for the day. Early day. 10 miles, maybe a little more, but not much. And I'm just going to use the time here to air out all my dirty laundry and wet clothes. And hopefully it'll be a little drier tomorrow when I start hiking. Because, man, it is really starting to do a number on my feet again, like it always does when they're wet all day. And even when they started to dry out, I had to ford a creek each time. So, yep. Probably not going to film too much more today because I'm not really doing anything else but hanging out here. It's just me, and I don't know if anyone else is coming. Usually one or two people show up. But yeah, a Nero, and try to dry out. All right, I'll get back to you if anything does happen.